Hello everyone. If you haven't seen my latest video of the Nikon Z6III, I found a dummy battery that makes it work. It's both Nikon products. One is the AC adapter brick and the other one is the dummy battery. I bought it specifically for the Z6III. I work with the Z8. No third party, no problems. They're already sold out. So at least I got one, okay? The only thing I want to also state that on the JPEG files, even if I have it on fine detail, the pictures were a little bit off. So if you know, I'm using the Techart adapter, and it's MTZ-02. Leica M mount manual focus lenses to Nikon Z cameras, APS-C or full frame with autofocus, okay? So when I looked at the JPEGs, they weren't sharp. But now I'm going to show you that I did do some in RAW, and I kept them separate. So you know how you record one and then one goes to the other drive or something like that? I didn't want any slowdown, so I did one with all JPEG fine and then all RAW, okay? Now I'm going to show you the pictures in RAW, and I have to use the Nikon Studio, NX Studio, to show these pictures. But it's totally different, and I'll show you why. So if I go to the share, there you see Wanda, okay? And these are all the files I did. All right, so I'm going to go back to the main one. Just click on that. Click on this. I'm going to click on, let's see, where's my mouse? There it is. I'm going to click on one. Okay? These are all files. Now, I have, I tried different lenses. I tried the, what is it? The 35 millimeter. I have tried the 75 millimeter, and I have tried the, I think it's the 100 millimeter, which is the, no, it's the 90 millimeter. APO Summicron. So Nikon didn't recognize the adapter or the lens, so I put it on non-CPU on the first two, and then on the 35 millimeter I decided to put it on this lens because you know, it didn't look good. But first two lenses I didn't have it on non-CPU. The 35 millimeter I did. All right. These pictures in RAW are fantastic. So they looked a little out of focus on the JPEG, but with the RAW, it's a totally different story. So I'm just going to scroll down to each picture and look at this cat. I mean, I could put it full screen, but I'm not going to do it. I think it looks pretty good. It's probably a little bit too much. If I would go down to the regular size, now you see more. But I want to show the article better, so I'm cropping it in a little bit. So this is a 24.5 megapixel camera. It's doing great. So there's the cat. There's the outside in my backyard. There's that favorite plant I have. There's some of the leaves or the part of the trees that I keep cutting down once a month. But you can see how everything is sharp. If I increase it to, let's say, 200, 300, 400, and I just scroll down. Okay, I have to go either left or right. Is it over here? No, it's over here. Yeah. So you can even see the weeds, all right? There it is right here. The purple one. okay, with the little blue flowers. Look how sharp this is. And that's at 400%. Do you see any degrading in the pictures? And I'm about 40 feet away, 30 feet away, okay? So depending on what lens, each lens, which is manual focus, is working with that Techart MTZ6II adapter, and it's focusing. Every picture is in focus. That's all I want to say. Okay, so I'm going to go back to 1%, and I'm just going to scroll down. So you see, there's another one. I can zoom in on that. Whatever picture I choose, it's going to look fantastic. Even the tree house. And I always do this also. So this is my backyard. It's across a ditch. And that's 400 feet. Okay. So you can see kind of bokeh there, but it's sharp. But it's in the shade. All right. So this is a bad example. But I just want to show you that I'm pretty happy with the performance of the camera and the lens. Let's take this. All right. So you can see where it kind of image is starting to go away, where it's not sharp. That's pretty sharp at 300%, 400%. Look at that. You can't beat that, folks. I'm happy as pink. So I'm cropping in at 400%. I'm using manual focus lenses on Nikon RAW, and that's what you should use. If you're going to take pictures with this adapter, take it in RAW. Every picture is sharp. JPEG, some noise, a lot of blurriness and stuff. And then when you crop it in, it kind of falls apart. If you look at these pictures, they look fantastic. Okay? That's all I'm saying. And I can't have that. TV, I don't want you to go stand by. All right, go back. So see how sharp that is? So I'm just going to continue on. You can see the different shape. You can see the bokeh in the back. All right. And this is the, let me check. Okay. So they say it's a 50 millimeter. All right. It's actually probably a 75 millimeter. They say 135 millimeter focal length. It was not on APS-C. All right. So the information is wrong, but basically it's one of those lenses. But look how sharp it is. And look at the shadows, okay? So you can see the dark, you can see the bright, what's in the sunlight. It looks magical, okay? And look at that. My favorite stem, and it's starting to get real purple, and I think it's not going to last a winter or summer. I keep watering it. There's the cranes. So just to show you, 200, 300, 400%. That's pretty sharp, folks. And that antenna right there. So this house is across the ditch, across the next street, which is like a half a block away. All right, on the other side. And this crane, I think it's across the main flood plain, across the road, and just before Retama Ridge. Retama racetrack. Okay, so I'm saying what? Not a quarter of a mile, but a little bit more, a little bit less. I mean, that's a great shot. Okay, I'm loving it. Going back to one, and you see, that's a wider field of view that you're looking at. So I think this is the 35 millimeter. I'm not sure. But even looking at Wanda, you know, in the grass that needs to be cut. And I'll do it one of these days, I promise, folks. So I did the picnic table. Well, the table there. So you can see where it's sharp. I'll go back here. Let's do that. I always like Wanda. So it is hard to focus on the black dog. Okay, anything black, it's hard to focus. But that's not bad at the picture. I don't see that much pixelization. I still see a lot of, the picture's still how can I say, it's in pretty good condition. I don't see any blurriness. I don't see it falling apart. I'm seeing different colors. I got it in landscape mode, by the way. I've used different autofocuses, video and in camera, but I basically wanted to take photos, do it in RAW, see how they look, and it's looking fantastic. So thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. And I'm going to go over here. I'm going to do a Command I, which will get rid of this information. I will make it full screen. Well, it was full screen. Okay, let me do it this way then. Close this. Close that. Move her in the center. That's a pretty good shot. Thank you for watching, folks. Stay safe, keep smiling. I'll see you next time.